Good afternoon, this is Pam with Follow Your Brush, and guess what? Amazon did not go down during the storm. What do you do when you're waiting on an ice storm? You shop Amazon, of course. Sorry for the noise here as I tear this open. But I just bought something for fun, which is like, when do I not buy something for fun, right? And it has arrived. So let me show you what I've done. Good old Amazon. Oh, interesting. I bought the Fuumuui watercolor travel paint set. Now, I know I just showed you, I also bought the Lightwish portable painter's paint set. It's like, I've got this thing not just for colors, but paint palettes. And, you know, it is what it is. So, and, you know, the fact that so many of you have watched and commented on the video makes me think that I'm not alone in this. So that's why I'm free to share this today. Thank you for following me, liking and subscribing and commenting. I'm just a watercolor adventurist. I like to play and try things and take you along for the ride. And so thanks for being here. Like and subscribe and all those things that we say to do on YouTube. Appreciate it. All right, let's open this. As you saw, I haven't looked at this yet. It says highly pigmented, easy to blend, easy to dip. Now that's interesting. From beginners to professionals, so it's probably not professional grade, I'm guessing. Interesting. It comes with its own little hardware. Oh, that's interesting. And a clip. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this is. Nice little bag. It's got a color chart where I can swatch, and we'll do that. Instruction manual. Interesting. And this is one of the things that I was interested in, was this brush, because it's one of their travel brushes, but supposedly this is like also like a pencil that I can use. So I want to try that out. This side is a teeny tiny liner. That's kind of cool, number one. And let's see if I can open this side. This says number 10. So yeah, obviously they're stiff because they have sizing in them. It's kind of feeling pretty smooth right there, or soft. But I was interested in trying this pencil too. I don't know how that's going to work. All right, let's open the palette. Da-da-da-da-da, drum roll. Okay, this is kind of neat. Let me move my box. Let's put that on the floor. This is kind of cool looking. My daughter got me that Lightwish travel journal that has the magnetic closure. Oh, this snaps. Okay. And I have really enjoyed using that. And I've been using that a lot. Let me zoom in so we can see. Okay. All right, this is different in that. Okay, we have paper. And I must say that I have discovered that the Fuumuui watercolor paper, 100% cotton, 140 pound, is actually not bad. I'm coming to enjoy it. So here's a little pad, and it's hole punched. So that'll be nice. Yesterday I had to wait for my daughter while she was at a doctor's appointment, and they told me I could go back with her. I was sitting there painting, and I said, no, not necessary. I'm good. No, I'm good. So I don't know if this will hold the brush somewhere. That would be nice. All right, let's see about this. Okay, this is why it has the screwdriver. Oh, it goes on here. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so the paints are right here. So, interesting. And if I'm understanding correctly, yeah, this opens up like that. And it's also it's magnetic. So that's kind of cool too. I don't know what I would use that for, but all right. I didn't even look at my instruction book. That's typical, isn't it? Press down the metal latches, both sides to release. Yeah, okay. Did that. All right. Lots of different languages there. All right, so that's kind of cool. So you can cover it back up, and it's magnetic. Cool. And now I should put this, hole punch this and put this in there. But anyway, it's not. So let me open my brush. And just out of curiosity, guys, I just got to try this pencil thing. Oh, yes. Fuumuui. I write that. Yes, it worked. It works. So I guess I could do like a light sketching and interesting. Okay, let's take off the big side, the number 10. And let's swatch, shall we? Got some handy dandy water here. Let me kind of dip this a little bit over here first, because I want to get the sizing out of it. So that's doing pretty well. I can open my little clip here and clip on my swatch card. I never open these well with my thumbs. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let me put that right there. I'm going to do a little magic marker on these so we can kind of look for transparency. And I don't see pigment numbers or even color numbers, so that's interesting. I don't see that anywhere. Maybe in my instructions, I don't know. I'll have to look back at my order and see if it did give colors. That's unusual that it wouldn't. Well, it has the names, but I mean pigment numbers and so forth. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so this is white. Oh yeah, that wets pretty easily. I haven't pre-wet. And yeah, pretty opaque, semi-opaque. Can't see that. All right, this next one says, oh, it goes on both sides. All right. Lemon yellow, which is one of my favorites. I love lemon yellow. Actually, these are wetting really nicely. That's very nicely transparent. This one says Garcinia Cambogia. All right. I notice sometimes these the Chinese paints have interesting names. Obviously, those are both very transparent. And now we have the orange. These are wetting nicely. They're not super full, so I don't know how long that will last. But just for out and about. might be okay. All right, so that's the first 4 across the top. Now we have vermilion. Be nice if this folded out, actually, but that's pretty. And permanent red. Looks like there's a little hair in that one. I don't know if it's from the brush or it's in the pigment. Permanent red. It kind of looks like a kind of a magenta to me. Rose red. Oh, that really looks magenta. That looks like a queen magenta to me. Oh, now it says magenta. Did I get off track? Oh, no, I didn't. So that is the, yeah. Well, but the next one says magenta. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I skipped one. Did I skip one? Yeah, I did. Maybe. Vermilion. I'm confusing myself. Permanent red. Rose red. Okay. Now this one does not look magenta to me. That's my question. I'm about to dip into this, but that certainly does not look magenta. But let's see. No, that's not magenta. That looks more like a burnt sienna or something. And then it's saying, oh, you know what? I think you can buy this with a set of 48. So maybe that's the problem. I didn't get the set of 48. I got the set of 24. So these colors aren't going to line up correctly because this looks more like a burnt sienna. Okay, I'm going to ignore what it's the names right now. Let's just see what this one says. It's got me totally confused now. All right, let me just do it here. I am on the 1, 2, 3, third row down. So this obviously purple. My swatch says light red. So we're not there, obviously. Let me just do it this way. And then I'll try to figure out, I'll look back at my order and figure out what I did, what the colors are. This looks like a pretty teal. And I guess the color, what do you think this one is? Oh, looks like maybe it's supposed to be a, it says they have a cobalt blue. I've got cobalt blue listed twice on the swatch card. And then it has a deep ultramarine and Prussian blue. I don't know. Maybe cobalt. Let's try this one. I'm wondering if this is the French ultramarine. Maybe. Looks a little warmer. All right. Let's guess the next color. This is guess the color. A little bit more. Wet this up a little bit more. Oh. Maybe Prussian blue? What do you think? Let's see what this one is. This is obviously green. I have some other colors that say May green. This kind of covers that. Kind of a yellow. Let's see what this one says. Looks like could be a sap green. Okay, let's go down here. I give myself space to finish up this page because I'm just going to keep this here. That's interesting. I don't know what it is. Another green. Oh, interesting. Perhaps a yellow green, sharp green, bright tiger hook green, and this one says greenish, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see what this is. Kind of looks like a yellow ochre to me. No mention of yellow ochre anywhere. It says Loess, L-O-E-S-S. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's why some of these are sometimes a guessing game. That's why I like to make a chart, so at least I know what color I'm dipping into, maybe. And this looks kind of a reddish brown. Burnt sienna, dark brown. This other one looks more burnt sienna-ish. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that is now. That's definitely not magenta, but it's not burnt sienna either. Okay. Just have to go back and look and see what it says. This is a brown. It's dark brown, Van Dyke brown, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's Van Dyke brown. This looks more like Van Dyke brown to me. And then it says Pain Gray. And I'm in pain trying to figure out what these are. Trying to figure, it's a pain. So there you go, Pain Gray. I think it means Payne's Gray. And this one says Ivory Black. Okay, let me go back to where I left off up here and do this mystery color. Not sure what it is. It almost looks kind of a rose madder type color. This looks more like my magenta. And let's see what this is. I'm not sure. This might be vermilion. I don't know. And what I'm going to have to do is go back to my Amazon order that I placed online and look at the color chart when I ordered it. I think I paid, I'm not sure what I paid, probably too much. But it is kind of cool, I think, to have the paints right there with you. Yesterday when I was waiting on my daughter at her appointment, I had my Light Wish travel journal and I just had my paints clipped on to it. But it would have been nice to have something like this, just for like if you're out and waiting on appointments and stuff, just to see what it might be. And unfortunately, I don't see anywhere that it's giving me the names for the 24 set. Oh, here we go. Here it is right here. White. All right, let me write these down. Lemon yellow, Garcinia Cambogia, orange, vermilion, permanent red, rose red, magenta. Okay, that makes sense. Then this says light red. I don't really see that as a light red. Purple, cobalt blue, cobalt blue. Okay, deep ultramarine, Prussian blue, I was right on that one. Yellow green, sharp green, bright tiger green. I'm sorry, can't see these. Bright tiger green, greenish, LOESS, whatever that is. Dark brown, Van Dyke brown, pain gray, and ivory black. Okay, so there you go. So I'll label them so I have an idea. And I think I'm going to have fun with this, though. So that's my rainy day purchase from Amazon as I was waiting on the ice storm. Gonna let these dry, and then I'll label them. So this can go right there. I'm not sure what I could use these for. Maybe just, I don't know. Maybe I can put my, my brush in there. That would be nice. If I could have a place to just keep my brush. Oh, it's kind of like a pocket. So, I don't know. Can try it. Whoops. I just smashed that. All right, so there's my adventure for the day. This is my ice storm shopping on Amazon. Got myself a Fuumuui little travel brush set, travel paint set with the colors attached, which is kind of cool. And the brush and a set of 24 paints. Cool. Hope you're having a great day. And, oh, I just saw this. That's for my brush. Are y'all hollering at me through the screen? There we go. Probably all yelling at me. Put your brush there. Put your brush there. In fact, there's 2 loops. I can put 2 brushes there if I wanted to. Or a pencil. I could put a pencil there. Whatever. I'm going to play. And thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, and following, and commenting, and all those things that we do. See you soon. Bye.